about to bring my boy to the stage. I love watching him work. You gonna love him. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. All the way from Vicksburg, Mississippi. Show a whole lot of love for Mr. Marvin. Hunter! All right. Cut it, DJ. Bam. What's going on, y'all? First of all, I'd like to say I am not Fred Hammond. Because somebody out in the back, like, there go Fred. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Y'all looking good, man. Y'all looking good. Man, you can smell the income tax money in the air, can't it? Smell like a new car. Let me get down here close to y'all. For real, man. It's 2013. Everybody didn't make it. We blessed. Make some noise. For real. Fellas who keep some money in their pocket, make some noise. Well, at least they honest. At least they honest. That's why I like the fellas. They honest. Dude in here right now with $38 on the credit card. Sexy ladies, make some noise. It was too many, wasn't it? Everybody, we ain't start that line now. This is a relationship now. Don't start off like that. Somebody just all right, you know. Someone just all right. You know, I'm just saying. You know, I'm going to get to you. Now you need to miss your turn. Got to thank folks for coming out these days with this gas, man. Gas high, all this stuff in the news, that's just a distraction for these gas prices to go up again, ain't it? Gas high is bird booty right now, ain't it? I got an auntie stay out in Douglasville. Gonna tell me, I hear you're gonna be performing at the Hallelujah night. Can you swing by and get me? I give you a little bit on the gas. Shoot, I tell you about it. I'm about to finna go all the way to no Douglasville. And then when folks say, them old folks say it's a little bit, it be a little bit for real. And they ain't gonna never show you the money. They gonna cup their hand the way you can't see it when they hand it to you. Like they give you a treasure. And you be looking at it like, you know this $3, right? What you think I'm driving, a llama? For real. For real. Trying to do right, man. Trying to find me a church home. I ain't know it's gonna be this hard though. I've been in Atlanta a year. Remember my wife who tried to find a church home? I ain't know it's gonna be this hard, because I'm telling you something, I can't go to anybody's church. I ain't gonna lie, I'm just gonna be honest. Because I got ADD. So I'm easily distracted. I can't have a whole bunch of foolishness going on in my peripherals. I went to this one church, they speak in tongues. I ain't got nothing against that. I just wasn't raised in that kind of church. I ain't got nothing against it though. But let me ask y'all something, because something confused me. Let me ask y'all. If somebody's speaking in tongues, but you can understand what they're saying, that means they playing with God, don't it? You ain't supposed to know what they're saying, do it? That's a private conversation between them and God. I'm sitting up in church trying to get my spiritual nourishment. I'm focused on what the pastor's talking about. The lady beside me gonna haul up and say, Sean, I got a $9 Honda and a bottle of lotion, I heard what she say. I heard what she said. I heard what she said. She playing with God. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing. You mean to tell me? And somebody need to tell Shauna she putting her business out in the street. Supposed to be mean in church. You ain't supposed to be mean in church. You're supposed to go to church to get that anger off your heart. I take my Bible with me, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm not up on the Bible. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't up on it. So when the pastor say turn to the verse in the paragraph, I don't know where to turn. But I look at my neighbor Bible to see where they turning, so I can turn real fast before they move on. These mean folks be covering their Bible like the answer to the test on it. Stop, sir. Stop, sir. Stop, sir. Move your hand. And let me ask you this. If If a cockeyed pastor tell you that the Lord see you through him, you supposed to believe that. That's what the man told me. My luck's still bad. Went to this church down on South Side. They let the homeless people in there. I support that. God wants everybody. You know, so I don't have no problem with that, but you can't let the homeless people, everybody get up and testify, because you don't know what kind of medication them folk on. Everybody ain't supposed to talk in church. This lady gonna get up in church and tell us something. Morning, saints. I have something I'd like to say. JEUSA woke me up this morning. Somebody need to put a spell check on her anointing, because I don't think it's JUSA. Then she gonna look at the people in the first row to herself, Jesus is coming, Jesus is coming. I was like, he better not be looking like that, because I'm not gonna submit myself to no creepy Jesus. For real. I come from a church family. A lot of folks saved. A lot of folks, they stop being saved and they get saved again. I got a lot of them. Why it seems like every time somebody gets saved, they forget about that money they owe you? You ever notice that? Then when you see it, they be like, hey, brother, I ain't forgot about you, but the Lord got me walking a different path these days. I hope that path take you past the ATM, because I need that $20. My mama used to always tell me, the Lord don't make no mistakes, and I believe that. So whatever happened to you in your life, there's a message in it. Just be still enough, and you can figure it out. Y'all believe that? Everything that happened to you, there's a message in it. You ever sneeze too hard and boo-boo on yourself a little bit? Don't that confuse you? Don't that make you look skyward? What is going on, Jesus? Nobody got time for these little stinking riddles. I'm in the target line. I'm just saying. Happy couples make some noise. Valentine's Day was yesterday. Happy couples make some noise. Some of y'all sitting right beside him ain't saying nothing. She right there. But you know how we is, though. Not black folks is. We just stay together till them cheer and get out of high school, don't it? That's what my daddy did. My dad waited just as good as my youngest brother graduated from high school. We was at the graduation ceremony. They had my youngest brother his diploma. My dad looked at my mama like, well, got up and walked off. And we ain't seen him for 3 weeks. And the only reason we seen him then, because I'm the one spotted him in a minivan with another family. I'm like, mama, there go daddy. Daddy! Daddy! He messed with the radio. He heard me. Don't nobody respect relationships no more, though. You know, it seems like, don't it? You know, I ain't passing judgment on nobody, but it seems like people getting married too soon these days. It seems like people more in love with the idea of being married than they are the person. You got these young folks out here taking out these big loans, getting these expensive weddings. It don't take all that, and you're going to spend half the first part of your marriage trying to pay all them loans off. And then, you know, we all know some folks that ain't got no business getting married. You ever been to a wedding, you walked in there and be like, look at this here. I know this ain't fit the lad just by this mess they got up on the walls and stuff. You ever been to a bootleg wedding? And the way you know it's a bootleg, if the budget under $143, it's a bootleg wedding. And then, because you know what they're going to do, they're going to try to be fancy. They're going to take the bulk of the money and going to spend it on them little fancy invitation with the calligraphy and stuff on them. And you look at the address, you put it in GPS, you think you're going somewhere fancy. Because the paper look fancy. You get down there, it be the VFW. And then it don't be the white folks VFW, it be our VFW. And you know it's a difference. Get up in there talking about something, they didn't have a candlelight wedding, but they spent all the money before they got the candles. They didn't send all these people down to Walmart to get some candles. They come back with 8 Yankee candles. I was in the wedding, it was so dark, we had to hold our cell phone light up to people's face so we'll know who we talking to. Said they're going to have a little boy come down the aisle. He was going to ring a bell to announce the bride coming. Y'all seen that before at weddings? With a little boy. First of all, they ain't had no money for the bell. And the little boy was a homosexual. And ain't nothing wrong with it, but I'm just saying that he was a homosexual, and all he had to do was just announce the bride coming. He can't do that. He can't just do it normal. He come down the aisle and tell me something, ding, ding, here she come now. And floats off. He floated. Then they supposed to have a praise dancer, but they ain't get a lady her deposit money in time. So they got somebody, little girl, to praise dance. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but the little girl had Tourette's. It was going good at first. Get that baby, get that baby! We're gonna kill herself. Don't know about to respect relationships no more. But watch this here. Single people make some noise. Shut up, shut up, shut up. They get on my nerves on it. Always happy. Don't nobody care because y'all still be having fun all the time. If we would have caught you yesterday on Valentine's Day, you probably looking sad as all get out. Probably been somewhere standing outside the Olive Garden when looking like Mister at the end of Color Purple out in that field with that horse. Don't nobody care about that, man. I want to give it up to some people that's near and dear to my heart. Sometimes we go about our life and we're oblivious to people that's being put in harm's way. They're being put into positions the way they might have to kill somebody, or somebody might have to kill them. So y'all join me in giving a warm round of applause for everybody who's ever been through a divorce. Come on, give it up, give it up, give it up. You know, they've been through something. They've been through something. Going through a divorce like going through a war. I've been there. I'm able to give advice on when it's time to get a divorce, because sometimes people act like they don't know when it's time. But the signs be there. I'm going to give you one of them right now. When you start thinking about stuff that don't even go together, like you wake up in the middle of the night and you're thirsty, but the first thing you think about is, I'll punch her in her face. It's time. Go and get your paperwork together. Because somebody going to get hurt. What you going to punch her in her face for? They ain't going to quench your thirst. Before I get out of here, let me say this here to y'all. We're going to have to band together, y'all. 2013. Stop these stupid people. Stupid people out of control. I was in Church's Chicken the other day. One of the employees got fired while I was in there. They escorted him out the building. He come back 10 minutes later with a ski mask on his face and a gun trying to rob the place. He still had his church uniform on. So I give him the money. She's like, Tony, you need to stop. He gonna say, this ain't none of me.